Hello guys, welcome back. This is Invictus Brit and welcome to the third episode of Game of War. What is going on, guys? No, it's God of War. That's the game. So welcome back to this episode. We are carrying on from where we left off after that epic fight we had against, I don't know the guy's name actually. I'll find that out actually and put it in the description of the second episode. So yeah, we're carrying on from where we left off, kind of admiring the scenery right now. It looks absolutely amazing. Hope you guys did enjoy the second episode. If you haven't watched it, then please do go back and watch it so that you can follow the game along in order so it makes sense to you. So kind of a summary is what's going on. We are now starting our journey of placing Kratos' wife, I think her name is Faye or Freya, I'm not too sure which one it is, but placing her ash at the peak of the mountain. That was kind of her final wishes, I believe. So yeah, we're starting off our journey, kind of making our way through the world, and hope you guys follow along with us. So in this episode, I kind of wanted to go talk about introduction about me, because I remember correctly that the first and second episode I barely spoke about who I am, and you're already 3 episodes into my channel, don't know a single thing about me. So yeah, let's get into that. So I am 20 years old and I am British, as implied by my name. Can't remember if I said that in the first episode. I think I did, so apologies for repeating myself. But yes, I'm 20 years old. I currently work full-time as an IT analyst, but I am a part-time gamer, if that is a thing, and I wish it is. So yeah, I am a part-time gamer. I love gaming. The main game that I've been playing for a long time is League of Legends. If you guys have heard of it, it's an MOBA game. It's probably one of the most popular games in the world. Usually always highest trending on Twitch in terms of popularity, until obviously recent events when Fortnite has kind of taken over. I'm not kind of jumping on that Fortnite bandwagon because, you know, as much as the game is fun, it's not something I'm interested in on posting on the channel, and I don't really play it much, so I don't think if I did post it, it would be fun at all. Nonetheless, I am going to be doing let's plays and stuff on this channel, but I will explain more about that later. So yeah guys, the things that I do in my free time, they consist of gaming, reading news or technology related specific news. I am a massive badminton player, that's my favourite sport, but I do also play football or soccer if you're from elsewhere such as America. My favourite football team is Manchester United, so don't hate on me because I said that, but if you are a Manchester United supporter, please leave a like to show your appreciation of our amazing team, which is not doing that great at the moment, but nonetheless. I also am a massive food eater, so I love eating food, love trying and venturing into new places to eat food. So my favorite cuisine will be American, so burgers and steaks definitely is like the thing that I have the most, and I try to find all of these places to try out. Another big thing is socializing. I love socializing, going out with my friends, trying food places, you know, just having a good day, good night, whatever time of day it is. I love playing games with my friends as well, so Monopoly is one that I recently started playing a lot more with my friends. If you know what that game is, I'm pretty sure most people do. So Monopoly is one of those. What else? I do like playing football with all my friends, so I try go weekly, although that hasn't been very good in the recent months. However, in terms of badminton, I go up to 4 times a week, so yes, that can kind of show how much I do love that game. Yes, I also have a massive family containing 4 sisters, I myself and 1 other brother, so it's absolutely massive compared to your typical household with 3 children. There are 5 in this family, and you know, I am the youngest of all of them, and everyone is much older than I am, which has its benefits but also its cons as well. Benefits being the fact that since I was a child, I actually have been spoilt. Pretty much got everything bought for me, whatever I wanted, but not too bad to the point where I didn't want to work for things, because that was a big part of my life, the ability to work and get things myself. And that's why you may say at 20 working full-time is quite young, because most people would be in university. Like, all my friends are in university, and if you don't know what university is, if you're not from the UK, or if you don't know what that is, it's the part of education from when you're 19 till about 21, or 18 till about 21, and you do a degree similar to, I think it's called college in America, although I'm not 100% sure. So it's kind of like the last, or the second to last stage of education, and then you start working, and then once you start working, obviously you can go more specific in your field, etc. But yeah, so most kids my age, kids, adults, whatever you want to call them, my age at 20, they are in university studying. So yes, some people may say it's a bit young, but no, it's not. I started working from the age of 16, and I have never stopped since, because I absolutely love it. I love the independency. I love the fact that you have your own money to spend on your own things, and I was always one that never wanted to rely on kind of my family to provide for me, and I always wanted to give back kind of to my parents. So that's where my love for working is. And you know, it kind of shows when it comes to even YouTube itself, because of the amount of effort that I'm putting in. You know, I have no subscribers, I have no viewers, I have no likes on my channel, but yet I'm still spending a lot of money, still trying to produce quality content, and that kind of shows in the video itself. You can see it's beautifully 1080p crisp. It's at 30 frames per second, yes, but that's because the game was shot at 30 frames per second. So if it was 60, I would have done it at 60, because I do have the capabilities, but it's not. Also, in the audio as well, I spent a lot of money getting my equipment for audio, which I will segue into later on in this video, about what kind of equipment I own. But yeah, I just wanted to let you guys know that what type of person I am. I'm very ambitious. I never take no for an answer. That can sometimes be a bad thing, and I always try my best to produce the best quality work I can. I don't really care about quantity, so if I upload 1 amazing video per week, I would much prefer that to 5 very poor quality videos in a week. So that's kind of my mentality, and that's where I want to see my YouTube channel. I want to see the quality shine throughout the whole channel, and I hope you guys join me on that journey to, you know, my fame, if that happens. But if not, I don't really care, as long as I myself know that I have done the best I can, then that's fine by me. But yes, that was a lot of talking by me. Let's kind of dive into what's happening so far in the gameplay. So it's kind of still roaming around the area. We just picked up this item. I forgot what it's called, Hell's something. it gives you the ability to stun enemies. So this is your first kind of, I think it's runic is what they call it, the runic ability. So this is the first runic ability we see in the game. So yeah, the more you explore in the game, the more you'll find these sort of items. So if you do have the game, I highly suggest that you explore as much as you can. Any area you go into, just straight away before you kind of follow the storyline, run around, try find some items. You will definitely stumble across some very cool items. Here is kind of a funny scene where you drop down and then you have a look around and you're just like, uh-oh, what have I done? So yeah, this is one of those moments. We get into a fight with a new type of creature in this scene. So I kind of struggled finding out how to fight it, but I realized, oh well, they do say it, but you know, when you concentrate on a fight, you don't kind of listen. Oh, well, personally, that's me anyways. But yeah, for a creature that comes up after, you'll have to use your son to help you fight it. So yeah, that's one thing. Another thing that I kind of dislike about the game is the targeting system. The lock system's very complex, and I don't like how it snaps. I wish it was a little bit better, so it makes it a bit more easier for you to snap to the next target, if that makes sense. Like, that was quite difficult. But yeah, other than that, you know, combat is flawless in the game. It's just that I'm terrible at the combat system, so apologies for making it look bad, but trust me, this game is amazing combat wise. It's fluid and very good. It's just that I'm giving a bad example. I'm not what I realize actually is I'm not using my shield enough to defend against attacks like there. I could do that a lot more in the fights, but I don't, so that's another thing. And invading as well, kind of pressing X to roll away from attacks. Here I had to activate my Spartan ability, or Spartan Rage I think it's called. It was because I was so close to dying and I needed kind of a respite for me to gain some health back whilst being kind of invulnerable, because I think you do become invulnerable. So yeah, but this next fight I was so close to dying, I don't know how I managed to survive. So yeah, it was pretty crazy. So yeah, let's just watch this next bit, because it was me struggling really to fight, because I did change my control in between to square and triangle for attacking, so I was getting kind of confused in regards to what I'm using, because I just changed it and I got used to the R1, R2, but I thought let me change it to square and triangle, because you know that's the olden style, but it didn't come in handy. So later on I changed it back. But yeah, let's watch the next fight. I think it's coming up very soon.
There's something up there. Something's breaking through the wall.
So yeah, here we go. We have got a kind of boss, or a little mini boss fight going on. This guy's quite strong compared to all the other enemies, but using your counterattack efficiently allows you to destroy them a bit quicker. So another thing here was that your son, he can get grabbed up, so you kind of have to go and defend him, which kind of distracted me in my original fight. Took a bit of damage here. As you can see, I barely have any health, but I am using my shield effectively to block as many attacks as I can, as quick as I can. There's a bit of an animation delay when you press L1 to block, which is a bit annoying, but something you have to kind of get used to. So yeah, as you can see, I barely have any health. I don't think I get enough time to activate my Spartan Rage, so you'll see kind of what I fall into. And it's also the thing of having to go rescue your son as well is another thing, which is quite annoying. And what I should have done here is use square as much as possible, which is where your son starts attacking. Later on in the game, I do utilize that a lot more better in my fights. So here I barely have any health, so I resort to the famous throwing the axe, Yeah. So I'm just doing a quick boomerang of all the enemies, and then this is the last one. And I go in for the final kick or final axe throw, and somehow managed to win that fight. God knows how I did that. No pun intended.
How are you not tired?
So I kind of want to delve into the plans for the next few months, kind of where I see the channel in the next year or two. So obviously I want to bring you guys as much gameplay as possible, but not only that, I want to bring it as soon as the games are out. Unfortunately with God of War, I did pre-order the game, but then I ran into some issues. The company I purchased it from, they sent it a day late, and I didn't have my audio equipment until the day after, so I couldn't release any videos until, you know, yesterday. So that was the 22nd or 21st, I can't remember. So yeah, this is the enemy I was talking about, guys, earlier. You have to use your sun to kind of distract the enemy, because otherwise it's quite hard to hit them, because they're very quick like that, they dodge. So you have to continuously press square. Later on I do realize my mistake, but kind of now you can see me struggling to beat these guys. So yeah, as we're watching this fight, I kind of wanted to say about my channel, what I want to do in the future. I definitely am going to invest in a PS4 Pro so that I can bring you guys 4K content. I also am going to invest in a 4K capture card, so it will be the Elgato 4K probably, or if there's another option I might go for that, depending on kind of what's best at the time of purchase. Also, I'm going to try and increase my audio quality as much as I can. Right now it's decent, but you know, in the future I do want it to be really crisp, so hopefully I can enhance that for you guys. Also, I'm going to be building a new computer. So like I said in the previous episode, one of my main hobbies are kind of technology and also computer building. So I'm going to build a new computer very soon. That will be next week, so April the 26th is when I will purchase all my parts, and hopefully by April the 30th I will have built my machine together. So just a quick overview, if any of you guys are interested, the parts that are going to contain. So I'm going to have the Ryzen 2nd Gen 2700X. That's the brand new chip from Ryzen that was released last week, I believe. So that is 8 cores and 16 threads or 12 threads, I can't remember. Graphics cards, I've already got a GTX 1080, so I'm going to install that. But when the new 1000 series come out, I might get a 1180 Ti, or 1180 Ti, I don't know what they're going to call it. 1180 Ti probably. So I will purchase that. RAM, I'm going to have 16 gigabytes. I need to upgrade the RAM because I have 2400 megahertz RAM. So yeah guys, the episode is coming to an end now. I just want to take the opportunity to thank you guys for watching this episode, and please subscribe if you do like my content and are excited for future content. Do leave a like if you liked the episode. If you didn't, you can dislike it, that's fine, but if you do, please leave a comment as to why, and I'll see you guys in the next video.